Hey guys, so I will be releasing my ninth studio LP called Final Days on October 17th, 2024. This is going to be the ninth LP. I have more releases if you count EPs and other stuff, but this is like my ninth full album that I recorded at Mix One Studios. This is a promo poster for it. As you can see, here is the inside of the studio. This is what the outside looked like. It was in Alston. This was the third location of this place and the final one, I guess. My time with Mix One Studios is coming to an end after 9 years, since 2016, like early 2016, so I guess I count it 9 years. This is where I recorded all my albums, not this particular place, but at the Mix One Studios at the other two locations, and now this one. As you can see, that says the final studio, the final solo guitar album, Bryce Roberts' Final Days, out everywhere, 10/17/2024. And I'll just share a few more pictures. Here's me in the studio recording the album. And here's another one looking at the lyrics. This is going to be all lyrics, all vocals on playing and singing. There's going to be no instrumentals, which is something I've never done before. I've always had at least one instrumental. Also, the majority of these are going to be finger picked, which is something I've never done either. There's only going to be like 3 that are flat picked. So mostly it's a finger picked album with all vocals. And all these photos I've been sharing on my Instagram, by the way, which is at brycerobert.music. So if you're not following me on there, you can follow me to see these. But I want to reveal the album cover here, so I'm just going to do that here. So drum roll, get ready for it. Here it is. Isn't that beautiful? You have no idea what it took me to get this photo. I've been planning this photo for a long time. I had to have a totally clear sky, which is very hard to find in Boston. And I also had to battle with like security guards to get this vantage point. It was a whole thing, but I'm so happy I got it. I think it's a pretty cool photo. Yeah, I'm calling it Final Days just because, like, for a lot of reasons. As I said, it's the last time I'm going to be with Mix One Studios. It's also my final guitar album. And it just sort of feels like we're sort of coming to, like, the world is almost coming to an end. There's just a lot of bad things happening in the world right now. So I just feel like some of the songs are kind of touch on that a little bit too, the lyrical content. So I just feel like Final Days is an appropriate title. And I want to talk about basically, like, the reason I'm saying this is going to be my final solo guitar album is because we recorded this in 2 sessions, 2 full day sessions. And after the first full day, I guess I sort of overextended myself a little or something. And I felt really, really bad after the first day. Like I almost, like, physically, I felt like I almost had to go to the emergency room. Everything hurt. I couldn't breathe very well. Luckily, it subsided, but I pulled myself together and finished it the second day. But nothing like that had ever happened to me before. I'd always been able to just knock these out and with no problem, not even thinking about it. And this was the first time I really felt like a physical toll on my health from doing it. So it's not something I want to do too much more. Also, it just sort of feels like the pressure is sort of getting to me a little bit with making these. Like, it's a really high pressure thing when you go in there, and I do all the things live. You'll see I'm going to be releasing a couple music videos of a couple of the songs, and I just do all the songs in one take. And it's really difficult to do that because you sort of have to get it perfect, and you sort of, it dawns on you while you're recording these that, like, this is going to be the permanent recording of this song that's going to last forever, so you better not mess it up. And it's just getting the pressure. I never used to think about the pressure that much. I used to just sort of have fun with it. But now it feels like the pressure to sustain the level that I've set for myself over the years is just getting to be too high, and it's really starting to, like, weigh on me. So I'd love to not have to keep doing these as much. Also, I'm sort of just out of ideas for, like, solo guitar stuff, so that's another problem. But yeah, I really try to give everything I had to this album. Like, as I said, it took a toll on my health to do it like that, so I don't think I can do that much more. But yeah, I hope you check it out on October 17th. It'll be out everywhere.